Hello, my gorgeous gastronomes. Welcome to T-Rex Steel City Mukbang. Where will this food journey take you today? Pull up a seat. Let's eat. My intention today is to take you to the far region of Asia. I was challenged by a good friend over at the YouTube channel Dinner with Spice. She asked if I would participate in a challenge of creating creating an Asian themed fair. Right away, I was very excited to do that. She said, be creative about it. So my mind started to think, and the wheels started churning. How can I be creative? Because when she said an Asian themed fair, my mind immediately went to China, Thailand, Japan, Korea. But I usually do make foods from those countries. So I wanted to think outside the box. I wanted to be creative. So therefore, I pulled out a map of Asia because I knew there were many more countries in Asia other than those that come to mind when you say Asian food. So what I did was I picked a couple of countries in Asia and I recreated 2 dishes from those countries. So let me introduce you. Here we have Kibbee from Syria. And here we have a chickpea and chicken curry from India. 2 Asian countries, Asian fare. True, yeah, this could be considered Middle Eastern, but Middle Eastern is not a country. Middle Eastern is not a continent. So therefore, Syria is located on the continent of Asia, as well as India is also. So if you think outside the box, this is Asian food. So there is my creativity. And bring on the challenge. I have a couple sauces here. This is one that I purchased from an Indian store. It's just chutney. It's made from dates and tamarind. This one I made myself. Oh, my light's a little glare on that. Sorry. But all it is a dill, cucumber, and garlic dip. It has some hot pepper rings in it, and the base is made with sour cream. So sour cream, dill, crushed garlic, crushed cucumbers, and some hot pepper rings, banana pepper rings, hot. And I slaved away this morning making kibbee. Kibbee, I will post the recipe for this. It is a little bit time consuming, but I have had these before from a Middle Eastern restaurant in Newcastle called Mary's. I have tried their kibbee and I love their kibbee. It's just a dough made from Bulgur wheat, and also you can use lamb, you can use pork, you can use ground beef. I used ground beef, so it is stuffed with ground beef, pine nuts, and onions. I am going to bite into this first because I have never made a kibbee in my life, and I am curious to see how well I followed the recipe. Mmm. Mmm. Oh. Wow. Oh my gosh. Wow. I can't even begin to tell you how good this is. Mmm. Mmm, 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 mmm. Kibbee. Good. Stuffed with ground beef, onions, and pine nuts. The outside dough made with bulgur wheat, medium grain. There's also meat in the dough. I'll be sure to post this recipe for you. Mmm. Canada Dry sparkling water. Mandarin orange. Asian. Mandarin. Basmati rice. I put a little bit of seasoning in the rice, a little bit of butter, a little bit of cardamom, and a small sprinkle of Italian seasoning. I know Europe snuck in there for a minute, but hey. Sorry. Mm. Mm. I will also be showing you what I put into my chickpea and chicken curry. I will post those ingredients. Mm. Dinner with Spice. I didn't notice that you had your name posted on your channel, so forgive me right now if I just call you Spice. I'm sorry, but I'm so glad you challenged me to this. It took me outside of my element, and this is good. Mm. Mm, mm, mm. But yo, listen, gastronomes, please go check out Dinner with Spice channel, because she's over there cooking up some good stuff too. Check her out. And anybody else that wants to try this Asian challenge and be creative, come on, do it. Let's do it. Jump on the bandwagon. Now, this called for lamb or ground beef or pork. So what I did, I used the ground beef and I actually fried a little bit of bacon. And I also threw the bacon in there with the ground beef for the stuffing. And that is good. And this dip is awesome. Cucumber, garlic, dill, and hot pepper rings with sour cream. I created that in my own head. No recipe. Chickpeas, tomatoes, corn, carrots, peas. If you want to make this a vegetarian dish, you just simply leave out the chicken legs. That's it. Keep it with chickpeas only. I'm going to try this with some of the chutney, which will give it a little bit sweeter sauce dip. Whoop. Oh. I'm so excited right now because this is so good. Wow. Wow. This recipe for the kibbee, you can see these are about the size of a little bit bigger than an egg. A little bit bigger than an egg. And the recipe that I followed made approximately 20 of these. I have 4 here. Well, I had 4. I got 3 now. But I patted them all out and molded them and stuffed them and everything. But I didn't fry the leftover. I left them as they were, needing to be deep fried for 10 minutes. And I stuck the rest of them in the freezer. And what I'm going to do is, as I want some, I'll take a few out of the freezer at a time. Dip them in some 375-degree cooking oil. Let them fry until they're brown. And I think they'll come out perfectly. So, don't worry about the recipe creating 20 if you don't really want 20. I think the freezing method's going to work out just fine. I think it's going to be great. For my first time making these kibbees, excuse me, I am well pleased. Thank you for making this trip to Asia with me. While we're here having dinner, may I ask you please to subscribe to this channel. Subscribe, hit that notification bell, and you'll be notified every time I upload a video. Please share and comment. It'll be much appreciated. And I thank you all who have subscribed, liked, commented, and shared already. We're in this together now. All of you who are already subscribers and commenters and liking this channel, I want you to go tell your friends that coming up this week, I got some exciting stuff. We're going to go some other places. This food journey is going to take you places. So please tell everybody, tell your friends, family, co-workers, associates, social media friends, tell them all to get on over here to Still City Mukbang. Like and subscribe. Mm. Mm. So, Spice, I got you. You challenged, and I stepped up. Your turn. Let's see your Asian dish. Mm. There are a lot of authentic spices in this curry. Right here. I'll leave it up there for a few seconds so you can screenshot it. Or upload it to your photos. Or if you want to write it down, hurry up and write it down. But that's what's in the chicken chickpea curry. Okay. You can dig out some of these pepper rings. There they are. Some hot pepper rings. Mm. Mm, 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 mm. Mm. Not. I use the hot banana peppers. Feel free to use the mild if you want. Just hear me when I tell you. Hear me when I tell you. This sauce is the bomb. You can use it for other things too. This would probably be good on a gyro, a fajita. The possibilities are endless. Mm. You know, I was going to eat breakfast this morning. And when I started thinking about this dinner that I wanted to make, I was like, scratch all that breakfast idea. Let's go ahead and get down with the dinner. And we can go ahead and eat it early. Mm. Good old curry chicken. Excuse me. Mm. I'm not going to say I used pine nuts in the kibbee. Those are optional in case you have an allergy to nuts. You do not have to put those in there, but it really does offset that flavor. Mm-hmm. Mm. Mm. Excuse me. I hope you guys are as excited about this meal as I am. I plan on featuring a lot more meals from other countries. It's going to take a lot of planning, a lot of studying, probably a lot of searching for the ingredients. But I'm game. I'm ready. I have some interesting stuff coming up for my gastronomes. I cooked this curry in the Instant Pot. I just threw everything in the Instant Pot. The chicken, the chickpeas, the vegetables, and all the seasonings. 30 minutes. And voila. Mm. So gang, please forgive me for not asking sooner. How are you all doing? How are you doing? Has your weekend been okay so far? I'm hoping that it was a long weekend for a lot of you. You know, like hopefully you're still off tomorrow and don't have to go to work. Maybe you go to work Tuesday. Are you cool, huh? Excuse me. How was your holiday? How was your weekend? How was your shopping sprees, if you went on those? What football games you watching today? Talk to me. Tell me anything you want to tell me. We can talk about college football from yesterday if you want. Tell me something. Mm. Mm, mm, mm. I'm just going to string you along a little bit and tell you about tomorrow's dinner. I'm not going to tell you what it is, but it's going to be a treat. It's going to be a treat. I did a lot of prep cooking this morning and last night. So tomorrow's dinner is already ready. It is all ready to go. It was in the Instant Pot last night. And it looks and smells delicious. Gastro-licious. All of the above. Excuse me. I think this is going to be my new thing. You guys might have a hard time getting me back from Asia. Mm. Mm. Might have a hard time getting me back. Man. Of all the times that I ate kibbee, I never knew what that outer crust was. I never knew. Bulgur wheat. And I hope I'm saying that correctly, because like I said, I never knew what it was. I believe it was B-U-L-G. I think there's an H in there somewhere. B-U-L-G-H-U-R. Bulgur. Just Google it, because I have no idea. I don't remember. I just know that looking at the word, to me, and pronouncing it and sounding it out, it says bulgur, cracked wheat. I searched, let's see, 4 stores yesterday before I found this bulgur wheat. It's a flour. So the last store I checked at told me to go to the Pennsylvania Macaroni Company in the Strip. And that's where I went. The last store. As soon as I walked in the door, right there on my right hand side was a wall of different types of flour. And right there on that bottom shelf was my bulgur wheat. Not one, but 3 different kinds. I was so happy because I had everything else I needed to make the recipe. I'm like, what if I can't find this wheat? Then I can't make this recipe at all. Pennsylvania Macaroni Company, Strip District, Pittsburgh, PA. They got it. Next time I'm going to try this with lamb. Like I said, the meat is mixed in the crust and also stuffed inside. So this is a lot of protein. More protein than carbs. I'm curious. I'm going to try this chicken in this dip right here. I just want to know. It works. It works. That can be a new thing. So many unique flavors. Might as well try it in the other sauce too, in the chutney. That's not bad either. You gotta try this. You gotta try it. Spice, I hope you give me a star for thinking outside the box, girl. I hope you give me a star. I just love the texture of this flour. It's very grainy. almost like I don't know, almost like if we've ever tried that sizzling crispy rice before. Kind of has that texture of that crispy rice. It's so good. This recipe calls for the medium grain. Excuse me. The medium grain wheat. They also had finely ground, and they had a more coarse version. So it's the medium that you want, number 2. Also, it can be found under that. Well, guys, I'm getting a little bit full. So I am going to start to wind it down. And I hope I see you all back here tomorrow. Bring your friends. I got plenty of room for all of you. Peace out, my gorgeous gastronomes. I will see you soon.